strong and long the link is with the Mormon movement. It goes back 142 years.
Yes, indeed it does. We have a long history here.
It began when something like 56 citizens left Australia on a boat to head for the United States to join your movement.
Yes, they were on the Julian, a 350-ton bark that left here in 1856. When they got out in the Pacific and in the vicinity of the Scilly reefs, they were shipwrecked. A very tragic occurrence, a very desperate thing occurred. They were stranded on an atoll there for quite some time, trying to survive. The captain, Captain Pond, who was not a member of the church, knew that he had to find a rescue vessel to help them. And in those desperate circumstances, he determined to sail west to the Navigator Islands, about 1,200 miles away. But one of the members of this group of Mormons, a missionary, said to the captain and his crew that he had had a dream in which he saw the boat that they'd fashioned from the wreckage of the Julian,
right,
floating upside down with the sailors' bodies around it. That affected the crew in such a way that they refused to go with the captain. And so, against his judgment and in the face of the prevailing weather, they turned in the direction of Tahiti, about which this missionary also had dreamed in a very positive way.
So the link goes back a long, long time.
Goes back a very long time,
yeah.
And we've had an aggressive and good history here through all these many years.
I mentioned in introducing you that your church appears to be going against trends internationally and within Australia. While congregations diminish in some of the very established religions, yours is growing. Why is that? Sounds like we've lost Gordon Hinckley. Mr. Hinckley, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Why is the Mormon movement going against what appears to be universal experience with churches at the moment? Your flock grows, others are diminishing.
One reason is our great emphasis on the family. The family's falling apart all over the world. We're trying to hold the family together. We have a strong and viable program for the building of solidarity in families. That's one reason.
Yeah.
Another reason is that we're living in a world of declining values, and many people are looking for an anchor in a world of instability, a cause to which they can cling and in which they can find satisfaction and growth.
Because the movement now has become very sophisticated in its use of TV and radio to market what it stands for. Does that mean that the emphasis on the door-to-door sales pitch, if I can put it that way, that the emphasis is diminishing as far as that's concerned?
No, I don't think it's diminishing. I think it may be increasing. But we still use the old way of doing things and have with it the modern way of communicating, of building understanding, and that's very helpful. We use television, we use radio, we use other aspects of the media to tell our story in a straightforward way.
In Australia today, Catholic women are accusing their church of ignoring them. What percentage of women in the Mormon movement have a genuine role to play and are playing a democratic role?
Well, the women of the church have their own organization. It's a great society, probably the largest in the world, with 3,700,000.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are having technical problems between our studio and the venue from where Gordon Hinckley is coming to us from, so we're going to have to leave that interview there, but we do thank him for his time. He's very busy today. And we'll take a break. News and weather is next. You're watching the Today program.